So what do I do, YouTube? It's your boy King David in this thing, and I'm back at y'all again with another video. Okay, so before I get going on the video, man, y'all know what to do. Go ahead, hit the like button, and if you're new here, be sure to subscribe one time for your boy, so we can grow like we need to grow on this channel. You know what I mean? Alright, so with all that out the window, man, y'all see what the title of the video is, man. My guy, Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade, back in the ring on Saturday night on the Tank Davis undercard, man. He made his debut at 168 pounds, man. And my guy didn't disappoint. My guy didn't do anything less than what he normally does, which is put on a show, which is impress, which is dazzle, little razzle dazzle. Exactly what Demetrius Andrade does, exactly what he did against Demond Richardson. And you know, I know Demond Richardson isn't the biggest of names, but he definitely proved that he was a solid opponent for my guy Demetrius Andrade, man. He was taking a lot of punishment out there, man. You know what I mean? I want to say this dude took at least 50 shots around to the face, man. I mean, Andrade was hitting this dude with 4 and 5 punch combinations at a time. And Demond Richardson got a chin on him, man. I mean, god damn. You know what I mean? But all in all, man, I mean, Demetrius Andrade put on the show, man. He showed that the extra weight was not a problem. Stamina-wise, he looked good throughout the entire fight. His power looked good, you know what I mean? He wasn't able to get Demond Richardson out of there, but you could tell that Demond Richardson was a solid guy. But ultimately, man, you could see that his punches had a lot of weight behind them. You could see that Demond Richardson was feeling those shots because it wasn't walking forward, you know what I'm saying, like what it normally does, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, Andrade really put on a show, man, and I'm just happy to see my guy back in the ring, man. And, you know, with all that being said, man, you know, the Demetrius Andrade hate is real, because as good as the performances he put on Saturday, there's all these hating motherfuckers that are coming out of the woodwork criticizing Andrade, right? For putting on what was a good performance, right? I mean, never mind that this was Andrade's first fight at a new weight class at 168 pounds, right? I mean, never mind that Andrade had been laid off for 16 months, which is about a year and a half, right? Never mind that this dude, Demond Richardson, was actually a tough opponent, right? Yeah, he got some losses, but he was a rugged, rough and rugged competitor and would have gave anybody some problems, right? Never mind all those things. These dudes want to talk about a fake-ass knockdown, right? These dudes want to talk about a knockdown that was clearly a pushdown, right? They'd rather talk about that than talk about all the skills displayed in the ring, because that's how far the hate goes. And we know what the hate is about at the end of the day, bro. We know that the hate all comes from these Canelo fanboys. These dudes that are still riding the coattails of Canelo Alvarez after he just got his ass whooped for the second time, right? After Canelo Alvarez just got beat up for the second time, these dudes are still out here capping for Canelo Alvarez, right? A lot of the comments and hating ass things that I was seeing online was, oh, this is the dude that want to fight Canelo. Canelo would destroy him. Canelo would do this. Canelo would do that. Well, if Canelo would do this and Canelo would do that, then tell me why Canelo Alvarez didn't fight Demetrius Andrade at 154 pounds. Huh? Tell me why Canelo Alvarez, who was Demetrius Andrade's mandatory, instead of deciding to fight Andrade, waited for him to get stripped of the belt and then fought Liam Smith for the same belt. If Canelo Alvarez would do this, it would do that to Demetrius Andrade. If Canelo Alvarez would beat up Andrade like a lot of what you niggas say, why didn't Canelo Alvarez take the opportunity to become undisputed at 160 pounds, right? Like it did at 168 pounds? Why didn't he do it when Andrade was the guy holding the last belt? Why didn't he do it? Huh? Why didn't Canelo Alvarez accept Andrade's invitation when the dude offered to fight him at 168 pounds in his first fight at 168? Why didn't Canelo Alvarez take him up on that offer? Huh? Huh? If Canelo Alvarez would do this and would do that to Demetrius Andrade, then you got to explain why this man ducked Andrade at least 3 times on 3 different occasions. You got to explain it, right? Clearly, you niggas got way more faith in Canelo Alvarez than he got in himself, right? Because at the end of the day, Demetrius Andrade just showed all the haters why these other fighters are scared to death, right? The range, the angles, the technical skills, right? The punches and bunches, the movement, the southpaw, right? He showed you dudes why they fear him. He showed you dudes why y'all don't want to come nowhere near Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade. Don't matter whether he got a belt. Don't matter whether you're getting $7 million more to fight him, like with Jamal Charlo and Canelo Alvarez. Don't matter what the situation is. These dudes stay far, far away from Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade, right? But all you hating motherfuckers aside, this is a great day for Demetrius Andrade. Because not only did Demetrius Andrade win his fight and look good doing it, but he put the entire 168-pound division on notice, right? Canelo Alvarez, David Benavidez, Jamal Charlo, Caleb Plant. These dudes gonna have to see Demetrius Andrade at the end of the day. Because not only is he officially at 168 pounds after this win, but he's on the PBC side of things, right? No more side of the street, right? No more easy route. And I know we're not talking about Earl Spence, but you know these dudes always want to blame their promoters when it comes to these fights happening or not happening. But at the end of the day, that no longer exists because Demetrius Andrade is on the PBC side, right? I mean, there should be no excuses, right? Right? So let me ask you fanboys this. You dudes out there who want to hate on Andrade on a 24-hour basis, right? Now that Demetrius Andrade's with the PBC, now that he's with the Showtime, right? He's on that side of the street where all these fights are able to be made. If Andrade can't get these fights, is it because of Andrade's bad business, right? Because for the longest time, you dudes like to blame Andrade. You like to say that Andrade made all the wrong moves and he made all these bad business decisions and all this shit, right? Even though Andrade signed to DAZN and DAZN had Triple G and Canelo, even though Andrade has been a free agent and has been able to fight on any network he's wanted to fight for the last 4 years, even though Andrade has made every attempt on every single occasion in order to get all these dudes in the ring, if these fights can't happen now that Andrade is with the PBC, with Showtime, if these fights can't happen now, is it because of Andrade's bad business decisions, right? Did he bring this on himself if these fights can't happen? I'm just trying to figure it out. Right? That seems to be y'all go-to every time somebody wants to duck, dodge, maneuver, and pivot out of the way of Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade. So I just want to know if the excuse is going to stay the same or if it's going to change. Right? Is there going to be some movement of the goalposts? I'm just trying to figure it out. Right? Facts are, if these fights don't happen, then we know Andrade didn't make these quote unquote bad business decisions like what you niggas said all these years, right? But if they do happen, maybe then we'll finally find out whether or not Andrade is truly a horrible fighter like you niggas say, right? But I'm gonna go ahead and wrap the video up right here, man. Let me know what your thoughts is. Hit it up in the comment section below. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. And everybody, and I do mean everybody, be sure to hit that goddamn like button on your way out, man. But until next time, man, I'm holla at y'all. Peace.
He called me a horrible fighter, but he just got beat by like a basic foundation.